Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Mescapino. This could be a different video. I'm going to be metal casting. Right there is my foundry. It is a GG whatever thingy-mabobber. I'm going to be doing some aluminum cans. I have a huge box of them, so I need to get rid of them. So I'm using my foundry here to melt them up and get them ready to cast into an ingot. Okay, just went inside and grabbed myself aluminum scrap from all the cans that I beat up with a hammer. Because why not? It makes it a lot easier, so I just beat up all those cans with a hammer. This is, normal can here. Just smash them up like that, so though we're going to be melting those slugs because they actually fit into my crucible, which is quite important for them to, fit into my crucible. So now let's actually get on to the real metal casting. Because mine is an electric foundry, all I have to do is flick that switch right there, and then use set and these different buttons to change the temperature. Currently it's set to 1920. I did not need that much, so I'm going to click set until it's on the 9, and then I'm going to lower it. Oops. I forgot that's not how you do it. You click that until it's on there. And I'm going to lower it down to 1600, and I'm going to get that 1600 perfect. 1, 2, set. Now it's going to be heating itself up to 1600, and that's the temperature we are going to be casting at. Because it makes it a lot easier, the aluminum's a lot more fluid, and it'll work perfectly. Okay, just real quick here, it's still going, heating up. So while it's heating up, I'm just going to be showing you what I have for safety, because some of you guys out there, including me, want to not get burned, so I have heat-proof welding gloves. I have this, so I'm not just grabbing the thing with my bare hand, because that'd be stupid. I have a leather jacket, not on me right now, but I have a leather jacket just in case it spills. I have rubber boots, not rubber boots. I have boots, and they will protect some of the heat if I spill any on my foot. Long, baggy jeans, so just basically all the protection I can get. I have safety glasses and a mask to go over my face, so I'm not breathing in any bad fumes. So yeah, back to the time lapse. Okay, I have my mask on, so it's going to sound different now. It is well beyond aluminum's melting point, so I'm going to go ahead and add in the first aluminum can. My garage is open, so all the air can get out through my garage. So let's go ahead and add in the first piece here. It should fit in the crucible perfectly fine. Gotta get all my gloves and stuff to add in the first piece. And once I've added it in, it's going to create a lot of smoke, and smoke is not fun. So I'm going to time-lapse that as well, because it's not like you guys need to see me individually adding every single piece of aluminum. So this, take that off. It should be somewhat warm. And get on my other glove here. And add in the first piece wherever I put it. I put it right here. Right here. Red hot. In goes the first piece. I have to leave it open so I can get rid of all the smoke and stuff. So I will be back in a bit to put in the next piece. Okay, here's the last one that's going in. Yay! And let's get a view of that molten aluminum real quick. I don't want to get too close, but there's a view of that molten aluminum down in there. Set this camera back up. And there we go. Let's add in the last and final one. Okay, I am done. All the metal is fully melted down. I've done removing all the dross. And, right there is where I'm going to be pouring the metal. So, let's set up the camera and get this pour done. Okay, grab up my gloves. Good. Chomp, chomp. And there we go. Put it back. That is one ingot right there. We're just going to wait for it to solidify. And then I'm going to dump it into the water that I have right next to it. Okay, the metal is done hardening. There's no more fumes in my garage, so I'm now good to take off the mask so you guys can hear me a little better. Let's grab up this. Now, I cannot drop it in the water, so I have to get a better grip on it. I also have to tap out the aluminum so it's loose enough to where I can just, get it out of there. Let me just throw it on the ground a couple of times over here off camera. John Cena. Okay, I knocked it over. Let's pick it up off the floor now and drop it in there. Here it is, and beautiful sound. That is our first ingot done, so now we can move on to the second one. This mold is getting a little old. It's starting to lose some of its, internals. So, next ingot is not going to come out as pretty, of course, unless I move to my other mold, which I think I'm going to move to my other old mold, not old. So, let's get the camera back over and grab my other mold, which makes a lot rougher of a shape, but it'll be better than the other shape. So, let's position this perfectly. Grab both of my gloves. And then pop the soap in and get ready to pour. Okay, and coming down. Oh, and I accidentally dumped slag on top of it. Not my intention at all. See if I can take that slag off before it hardens. Yep, I was really lucky on that one. That the slag hadn't hardened yet. As you can see, it's bubbling this time. Get the camera a little closer. Oh, and move down more. It's bubbling because I haven't used this mold in a little bit, so it's a bit old, but it functions for what I need it to. Let's just get rid of that little piece of yellow right there. Get rid of that. And since this is a smaller ingot, it should harden up relatively quickly, so I don't have to stop recording. It is already semi-hardened. That is the rest of all the metal in the crucible, so my next step is going to be, at least for this part, with this crucible, turn it off. Then you're going to take your glove, because it gets hot even on just the handle. Close it up, and then you unplug it. Let me unplug this. Unplugged, and I am all good to go. It's a thumbs up. Let's check on this. Yep, it is solidified, so now I'll switch back to the water. And flip it down like this. Maybe not have such a weird angle on the box. Fix this. Tap on that water. And let's get it dumped in. There we go. And there are 2 ingots from about 5. I think I had 5 or 6 cans of Coke there. There's 2 ingots. As you see, these molds get worn out. That one's purely black. This one's going gray, and it's chipping, and chunks are coming out of it. But yeah, I'm gonna put my stuff back here. I don't need my gloves anymore because the water, once you put it in the water and after it has stopped making bubbling sounds, you're perfectly able to pick up the ingot, and it should be perfectly cool. So here's the 2 ingots I made from only 5 cans of Coke, or 5 or 6 cans, which is pretty good right there. So yeah, that will be it for this video. If you guys like to go and hit up that like button, and I'll see you all in the next metal casting video.